good. I'm good. I tried to factor the load out with Fika from Riyadh, Ohio.
Well, make sure that you are the right guy getting the label, okay? We don't want to give away your work to someone else. So that's why we have to fix the name.
Let's see if I confirm the 6 partner we have. I do know what I do.
Sheikh, gawin makasih Sheikh.
Oh, thank you.
Fatuma Usman Ramadani.
Fatuma Usman Mugani nga.
Ramadani.
Ada sih?
Ramadani.
Ramadani. Udah mihira kin Sheikh. Nafsin Sheikh.
Sudah con dollar.
Ay di wajib aja. Abuka nasi walid nasi. Walid abuka nasi. Abuka suna alikin soriki. Okay, good. Ada magaga sedira magasya kagwa. Magaga di walid nasi.
Hassan Abdi Muhammad.
Hassan Abdi. Good, ada ni show sama. Mashallah bila tawfiq. Alright. Coba di nasi deh, atau beli di nasi deh. Nikah korang sama, nikah kenikahan sama. Magasya na Muhammad Abdul Lukun sudah dimulai. Wala tentu yung murang yung hasil ni kita. Mihir kigiwid di fuk sama wal hadith sekolah yang kas mahain dan hawa. Okay. Come on. Ay suga ani ko inshallah ay suga. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Sheikh, you ready? Alright, we're gonna listen some Quran verses from the Sheikh, inshallah. Best pay attentively and listen well, inshallah. Sheikh, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا وآتوا اليتامى أموالهم ولا تتبدلوا الخبيث بالطيب ولا تأكلوا أموالهم إلى أموالكم إنه كان حوبا كبيرا وإن خفتم ألا تقسطوا في اليتامى فانكحوا ما طاب لكم من النساء مثنى وثلاث ورباع فإن خفتم ألا تعدلوا فواحدة أو ما ملكت أيمانكم ذلك أدنى ألا تعولوا وآتوا النساء صدقاتهن نحلة فإن طبن لكم عن شيء منه نفسا فكلوه هنيئا مريئا ولا تؤتوا السفهاء أموالكم التي جعل الله لكم قياما وارزقوهم فيها واكسوهم وقولوا لهم قولا معروفا وابتلوا اليتامى حتى إذا بلغوا النكاح فإن آنستم منهم رشدا فادفعوا إليهم أموالهم ولا تأكلوها إسرافا وبدارا أن يكبروا ومن كان غنيا فليستعفف ومن كان فقيرا فليأكل بالمعروف فإذا دفعتم إليهم أموالهم فأشهدوا عليهم وكفى بالله حسيبا. صدق الله العظيم.
تكبير تكبير.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. يقول الله سبحانه وتعالى: يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. ويقول سبحانه وتعالى: وهو الذي خلق من الماء بشرا فجعلكم نسبا وسحرا وكان ربك قديرا. وقال سبحانه وتعالى: ومن آياته أن خلق لكم من أنفسكم أزواجا لتسكنوا إليها وجعل بينكم مودة ورحمة إن في ذلك لآيات لقوم يتفكرون. My brother in Islam, today we have come to conclude your best and ever long-awaited day. This is the ancient day that you've been waiting, the day you were supposed to call my wedding day. Indeed, it is a great day, a day that no one will have except when Allah wills that thing to happen. With this mighty recitation of the Quran, and with this tranquility that has descended upon us, indeed it's indication that Allah has blessed you. So to this reminder, I want you to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in all aspects regarding this marriage. The verses being recited is now say that Ya ayyuhan nas, all mankind, and fear your Lord who has created you from one soul, means the mankind, human being, the first originated, started from Adam alayhi salatu wasalam. Then from Adam there Allah created his wife Eve or Hawa. And from both Adam and Hawa Allah spread it. On the planet, on the world we live in today, many men and women. So indeed, be kindful to the womb that has born you, to your mom's side, to your father's side. Allah indeed is over you a watcher. Allah is watching you onto how you're gonna deal with this marriage. And subhanahu wa ta'ala says that, O mankind, fear Allah. You have to fear Allah. When Allah says fear Allah, means protect yourself from the punishment of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And do not die except in the state of submission, means you being a Muslim. That means you are kindly following the steps that Allah set for you. The verses your friend just heard from his mouth included وَآتُوا النِّسَاءُ صَدَّقَاتُهُنَّ نِحْلَةً. Give the women their sadaqat, means they have mahir. Every woman that is being married, that's what we call a dowry. The husband will give it to the lady. That dowry is only specific for her. It cannot go to any siblings, nor to the parents, nor to any friends. It is her willings. This is what Allah make you to use her as a wife and you to be as a husband. So therefore the meher is for her only. And we just heard it from the brother. He told us there's a meher of $3,000, which is only for her. If you give her right now, it's better. If you give it the sooner you can, it's also better. But I would urge you to give as soon as possible as you can. That is for her. So therefore, From the verses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, from the verses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says that Allah is the one. Allah is the one who has created mankind from drop of water. The sperm that comes from the person is what Allah makes that to be a human being. Allah is capable of doing everything. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also reminded you among the sign of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is that He has created you from one soul. From that soul it is made وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَكُمْ مَوَدَّةً وَرَحْمَةً, and He made between you, means you the husband and the wife, a mercy between each other. And from that mercy and affection between each other, that itself is a sign for people who are pondering, who are thinking, who can understand. From you two will become another child. There will be another child. And then you will keep the progeny from that lineage. وَجَعْلَ بَيْنَكُمْ مَوَدَّةً وَرَحْمَةً. You have love and special affection for your wife, and she will do the same thing, love and special affection for you. And then from the verses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says that He's the one who has created mankind from the drop of water. وَجَعْلَ بَيْنَكُمْ نَسَبًّا, and He made it between you, means a progeny, lineage, spring that came from you, and then there's in-laws. So today's marriage will tell you, once we conclude this marriage, her mom will be your mom, her father will be your father, her siblings will be your siblings. You cannot marry her sister unless in two conditions: either you divorce her or she passes away. So therefore there's a tightness in that Allah has made it. The same thing happened to your side. Her siblings will be your siblings, and then her side also to your side. Your father will be her father, your mom will be her mom, your siblings will be her siblings as well. So that itself is a sign. Two things happen there. You're going to have children from both of you, where you will be the father and she will be the mother. From those children, you will be the grandfather, the great-great-great-grandfather from that progeny. So there is a tie Allah has tied between you guys. So you have to respect the mutual rights between you. So that means respect her family, and she will do the same thing on the other side. The second part, we are married to this lady, is that you're going to have children that will call themselves Muslims. وَلِذَلِكَ the Prophet alayhi salatu wasalam, he reminds you and I, whoever marries a woman who is loving her husband and childbearing, so I can boost over the other messengers before me. تزوجوا الولود الودود فإني مكاهب بكم الأمم يوم القيامة أو كما قال عليه الصلاة والسلام. So you have to make sure that the progeny you are bringing into this line has to be Muslim. That means you have to discipline them that our children will be a Muslim. Train them how to pray. Tell them about Allah. Tell them about the wrong thing, so they stay in that state all the time. And then the other part is that we are entrusting this lady unto you. She does not know you, you don't know her. You are two people getting into one house. So therefore there's other attitudes that you have it, and she does something else where you guys will combine both. Then you will have to start a new line from there. You will slowly understand her, and she will slowly understand you. So therefore I will remind you to take it easy on her. You cannot bruise her, you cannot knock her, you cannot beat her, you cannot damage her emotionally nor physically. Just like you have been given her in this smooth kind, you will keep her the same part. If you get agitated and you become mad or arrogant or something's not working on your part, there's always solution. Number one, between you two will talk about that thing. Does not work, then the parents will involve. Does not work, then the community will involve. Then inshallah Allah will make peace between you two. Do you understand? So we are giving this lady for you to be the father, the husband. And that means that all responsibility will fall onto you. You will make sure that she is being supported. You will nourish her. You will supply her. You will protect her. And you will be kind to her all the time. You cannot let her stay outside where there's no housing. You cannot let her stay, there's not enough clothing for her. You cannot give her food because you don't have it food. We're giving you because you are capable of doing all these things. So therefore, the Prophet ﷺ, he reminds you, Ya ma'ashar al-shabab, man istada' minkum al-ba'ata, falyatazawwaj. Oh young man who is able or capable of getting married, let him marry. Ba'ata in two things. You can be capable of manhood in the house and capable of providing to her. So we are giving this because we are taking the responsibility out of our shoulder onto you, and you will take care from that part. Do you understand all those things? Lastly, all these people are your witnesses. We are coming on the day of judgment to testify for you or against you regarding this marriage. The lady is not here. You are the one who is saying, okay, I'm gonna do it, and you are absolutely taking this contract out of your will. Nobody is willing. So therefore, it has to be something absolutely correct from your part, and then you take it this as responsibility from your part. Do you understand? Do you have any question? No question. Hammer, the dowry is $3,000. Do you understand?
I want to hear from her.
From her? Okay. Gewed Halwero, he say he want to hear from her $3,000. So you guys talk anything about marriage? Okay. Well, meher ki wasin siya ng sama. Ay, Salah, baru guys.